Hello, my name is Carly and this is Carly's Home Adventures. Today we're going to talk, as the title might have given away, healthy habits that I personally think are overrated. And some I just think should not be considered healthy because they're not really healthy at all. So I'm going to do 4 different sections for this. I'm going to do mental habits, food related habits and trends, fitness habits and trends, and wellness. So mental, food, fitness, and wellness. I am hoping maybe I'm going to see if I can add like chapters, and in the chapters it will, so you can jump to any ones you want to hear about most. Like if you want to hear more about mental trends I think are overrated, or fitness trends, you can just jump to there. Now, for each little section trend, I have 3 trends that I want to talk a little bit about in a bit of detail, about why I think they're overrated and what personally might be better, A, for me, and B, if you want to give it a try and you think these are overrated and would like to try something else. These are my suggestions. Okay, first, mental / lifestyle. Journaling every single day. I absolutely hate this. I tried it. It did not work because, come on, you're exhausted. Most of the time they're like, do it in the morning. You're exhausted. I don't want to think about stuff that I'm grateful for at 6:30 in the morning. But, okay. And it's just not really sustainable, because what if you're busy one morning and you're rushing, or you slept in and you forget to journal? Like, what are you gonna do then? Just not journal. But you're supposed to journal every single day. Oh no, you haven't journaled. So maybe instead of journaling every single day, you can journal like every Sunday or every Monday. You can journal about a little bit about your week, what you hope to achieve. Or if you do it at Sunday, you can journal about last week. What things in last week made you feel grateful. Easier than trying to do it every day. And on Sunday, you don't have to specifically do it in the morning. You can do it in the fucking afternoon. I keep swearing. Next, planning your whole day perfectly. Life is not a scheduled do this, and this. Life is messy. Life never goes as planned. If you are trying to perfectly plan your whole day, you are going to severely be disappointed, because something's going to mess up your plan and you're going to be like, my perfect plan. Instead of perfectly planning out your whole day, maybe have a few things you would like to get to that day, but don't like give yourself up when you have to do them. So be like, I'm going to do the laundry today. I'm going to wipe down the counters. I'm going to sweep the dining room. I don't know, whatever it is you want to get done that day. And you can tackle them really at any time, but you do have like a skeleton plan of, this is what I want to get done today. Or like, if you want to wake up at a certain time, this is when I want to wake up, but I can also wake up at this time. like have a skeleton plan instead of a perfectly planned every single minute of every single day. Next, waking up early no matter what. I feel like this is so unsustainable because not everybody's a morning person. Sometimes it takes a lot of energy to drag yourself out of bed at 5 in the morning or 5:30 or 6 or whatever time you wake up. So on the weekends, I know for me personally, on the weekends, I like to sleep in a little bit. Sometimes I sleep in until 9. That's not a bad thing. That just means I'm letting my body get some well-needed rest. Like, why am I waking up at 5:30 when I don't have to wake up to go to work or to school? Okay, next section, this is food-related trends. So, cutting out all junk food. I feel like this just makes you want it more. It gives you the cravings of, hey, let's have this sweet treat that I told myself I'm never allowed to have because it's bad for me. What? You can say, hey, I'm not going to have junk food every single day of the week, but completely cutting it out is unsustainable and frankly fairly unrealistic. And here's the thing. I was taught a few years back from a teacher, a health teacher. And her thing was, everything is healthy in moderation. Everything is unhealthy in excess. So if you have a healthy diet and then a sweet treat at the end of the day, that's not going to completely destroy your whole diet. That's not going to hurt you at all. Sometimes sweet treats are kind of little needed. So yeah, just limit it. Maybe a cookie every 3 nights. That would be a great little sweet treat every few nights. Whatever you like best. Counting calories. I hate counting calories. I think it's such a bad mindset to have. Because when you start counting calories, you start seeing how few calories you can eat in a day, which I feel like that's just a spiral down into potentially getting a ED. And we do not want that. Food is not a bad thing. Eating is healthy. Your body needs food no matter what. You deserve to eat because food is good for you. Food is healthy and you deserve to eat without having to only eat this certain amount of calories. And if you eat this amount of calories, you then gotta burn that amount of calories. It's just not healthy mentally for anyone. It leads you into a dark spiral of what foods are good and what foods are bad. But like I said before, all foods are healthy in moderation. All foods are bad in excess. I keep trying to say excession. I don't know. Okay, meal prepping. I don't hate meal prepping, surprisingly. I think it's a really great thing for people who really like knowing what they want to have, or having a skeleton meal prep. Like, maybe for dinner we can have this, and then this, and then this for the next night. But I think actually when it becomes I don't think it's realistic is when you're actually like cooking it all up and putting it in containers and labeling it. Is I think actually having that and seeing all your containers, you're gonna want to eat more than what you're giving yourself. So plan like, hey, I want to have stuffed peppers on Friday for dinner. And then get the ingredients, but don't cook them. Just wait and then cook them. Like, or if you're having the same exact thing for lunch every day, like maybe rice and chicken, you can pre-cook the chicken, or you can get a prepared chicken and you can cook up the rice, but don't like already separate it into containers, what you should be having. You can make it up the day of. I just don't like meal prepping personally. Again, controversial. I don't care. I don't like it because it doesn't work for me, because I see the food and I want more of it. Like I think that's a problem with some people. I have a seafood diet. I see it and I eat it. Okay, next let's move on to fitness trends. First is doing long workouts, so an hour plus workouts. I think these are so unhealthy for you, because what do you mean? You want me to do like an hour of lifting heavy weights? I just don't think hour-long workouts are realistic. You get really tired. It's exhausting, especially if I was into the next of working out every day. So I'm gonna join those two a bit together. Like if you're doing an hour plus workouts every single day, you're gonna get so burnt out so fast. You can do 20-minute workouts and still get an amazing workout in. It does not need to be an hour long of working out. It's just not that realistic. Next, again, working out every day. Again, I don't think this is realistic because, like I said, you get burnt out. It's exhausting. You might lose motivation, especially if you're working out to see progress and you're not seeing that progress. You're gonna get unmotivated. You're gonna be like, why am I doing this? So instead of working out every day, what I personally like to do is I might work out like 3 times a week, and then the other 4 days a week I might either have a rest or go on a nice walk. And that kind of be my workout for the day, going on a nice walk outside. Because I'm still getting fitness in and I'm still being active, but I'm not completely pushing myself to be perfect and work out every single day and be this and that and the other thing. Like, next fitness trend that I think is overrated is 75 hard. I feel like that saying that is just enough to get people to go like, oh, in a both good and bad way. But like, it's, I think, so unrealistic. And you're gonna get, I feel like you get burnt out. I know when I did it, I got burnt out because I love reading. But finding the energy to read motivational books, hate it. I don't like reading those type of books. I'd rather pick up a good fiction book. And then working out 2 times a day. for like, I think it's like an hour or like 30 minutes of working, 45 minutes, 2 times a day of working, one of them having to be a walk. There's just so much that I think would limit your enjoyment of life. It'll take way too much time out of your day to do all of the things it lists. And I just don't think it's a healthy mindset for you to have, to be following something that is so strict. And like, if you want to do a 75-day challenge, you can make your own that works for you, that's works in like your life. You don't have to do a 45-minute workout 2 times a day. You can do one 30-minute workout once a day, or if you don't work out, you walk. Like, just don't think it's realistic. I don't think it's realistic. Okay, next, wellness trends. So cold showers every day. This might be coming from my personal opinion. I hate cold showers. I just don't like cold things in general, and water pelting on me that's cold is not my idea of a good time at all. And I just don't think doing it, especially like every day, is sustainable, especially for a lot of people who enjoy a warm shower. I'm not going to shower twice a day just because I have a cold one and a warm one. And if you're going to have a cold shower, you don't want to have a warm shower first and then go to a cold shower, or a cold shower and then go to a warm. So I think maybe if you want to do a cold shower, do it like one day on the weekend. Like every day, I just think it's gonna be so, I want my warm shower. Next, 10-step skincare routines. We don't need it. Why? Why so many products that do basically the exact same thing? It's too much products. It's overconsumption at its finest. And you're not adequately using all of these products. I wash my face and I use a moisturizer in the morning. That's my skincare. Washing my face with just soap and water, and then moisturizer. At night, I have like a toner that I put on my face. That's my skincare. I have in total 2 products that aren't soap, water, and a face cloth. I mean, on the weekend, yes, I might do a face mask, or an eye mask, or a lip mask, but it's not an everyday thing. Your skin doesn't need that much product. You are perfectly fine just using 1 or 2 things. If you have like oily skin, you can use face wash for oily skin, or you have dry skin, you can use face wash for dry skin. But you don't need to get 15 products that do basically the same thing for skincare. It's just not sustainable, and it's a lot of money and waste. Next, drinking a gallon of water a day. Some days you don't need that much water because you're just not busy. Other days you need a lot more water because you're going outside and you're being active and you're sweating. So saying, I'm going to drink a gallon every single day, I don't think that's realistic. You can have, I have a 40 ounce. I think this is 40 ounce. Yeah, 40 ounce water bottle. I drink one of these per day. If I'm walking, I'm gonna definitely drink more. If I'm just sitting at home, I might drink a little less, but I typically end up drinking one because I also have to take my medications at the end of the day. But say I go to drink 1 gallon every single day, I just don't think that's realistic, because let's go here. I have a phone here. I'm gonna literally use Google. Go on to Google. Okay? And I'm gonna search how many ounces in a gallon of water. So 1 US gallon is 28 ounces. This is 40. So 80, 120. So about 3 1/4 of these every single day. For me personally, I don't think that's realistic. I think the most I drink of that is like 3 a day. But sometimes I drink more because I'm being very active and I'm sweating and I'm losing more water. So those were some popular trends and habits that I think are personally overrated. Hope you enjoyed today's video. Bye bye.